Get the link. Yeah, now that is what. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Notification. Amazing. Checking. Audio is fine. Perfect. I'll posting it everywhere. Yep, pinned. Okay, interesting. Yep, I'll post it. We are waiting. Yep, you guys are live. Thank you, Deepak. Cool. So.
Yep.
Nikki give a like. Interesting. We are waiting for probably 1 minute now.
Yep.
And then we'll start. Yeah. Cool. I'll check for the comments here.
Check for the
Comments.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, Jatin. We are late because Bangalore is not a city. It's a sea at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got Uber boat.
Uber boat. Ola boat.
Yeah, Ola boat. Yeah, absolutely. Ola boat.
Yeah.
We were like rowing and coming. It was completely underwater. The boat was also kind of crusty because sometimes it runs out of water, sometimes it has a lot of water, right?
Correct.
And sometimes the boat has some bumps.
Yeah. That boat driver was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought about Kerala being the most boat friendly region, but yeah, Bangalore is also, it seems, to be really boat friendly.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah,
Right.
we are also probably starting some kind of boat boat service.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, while
That's a really
waiting,
good startup.
if you have any problems, just give us a call, or you can use a app to book a boat.
Absolutely.
You can go from any place. If you want to go to Whitefield, the outer ring road, we can do that, because those are the places which are more flooded, right?
See, it is not Whitefield.
Yeah.
It is Waterfield.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's Wetfield.
Wetfield. There you go.
There you go.
I mean, wet is understatement, but yeah. Wetfield.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right, so let's start, right?
Sure.
So, hello everyone. I forgot this last time. Welcome to the OpenTalks episode number 36. And today we have our old companion. That is iPhone.
Privacy.
Technically, yeah.
Privacy. All about privacy.
Yeah,
Privacy.
absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, with that we have lots of topics. Some are really bad news, but yeah.
Absolutely,
talk about
some of them are bad news.
Yes,
Literal bad news.
literally. Correct. So, yeah.
Mainly for
Let's-
programmers.
And for other people also, but there is
Yeah.
different news.
Correct.
Cool. So let's start maybe.
Sure. Let's go.
Okay, so let's roll the intro in 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. So we are back
Absolutely.
with a bang.
Shebang.
Right. So yeah, do you know this thing? There are literally n number of words, but the famous ones are
Not secure.
not like absolutely like literally Android.
Yeah. And
iOS.
again Android.
Again Android. And
and here and there iOS.
here and there, I mean, see, iOS, right? They were pretty not secure, but less
They were
vulnerable.
secure. Not less vulnerable. They were claiming to be less vulnerable.
Yes.
You know the number of attacks which comes to iOS compared to Android.
Oh man, not. I mean, see, not even attacks. Just finding out the bugs.
Absolutely.
Video calling a person.
Yeah, it goes to another person.
There you go. Lot of things, man. Lot of things.
Yeah, even the lock screen fails to show up.
Oh shit. There you go.
The
Oh,
basic
man.
thing
Yeah.
that is needed in a phone
Oh
is to
man.
lock the phone,
Yeah, exactly. And that is not.
and that just deliberately failed.
Yep.
And I'm feeling like it's deliberate because they might have introduced it as a bug for some NSA or some.
Oh man. So yeah, man. Like see. Yeah, just a moment. Oh, cool. So what's the problem with iOS?
Yeah,
They don't give the control to the users, stating that users won't understand this shit and fall into the pots of the hackers and lose their data. Correct? You know what?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can't install custom apps
Correct.
only from App Store.
Yes.
You can't do this, you can't do that, you
That-
can't download a file, you can't
Absolutely.
upload a file, you can do whatever, right?
Correct.
If you want to share a file, you have to copy to another place, which is literally your internal SD card again.
Yep.
Right? Then send it, or if you want to play the movie you just downloaded,
Right.
maybe 20 GB it was, and you have to play it. You need another 20 GB to play it because you have to
Yep.
copy to VLC or whatever. There was always a way, the Apple way.
Also,
Right.
when there is one more Apple,
Right.
fuck up Facebook.
Hiya.
So Facebook is a data hogger,
Absolutely.
right? But when you open
No.
Facebook, okay.
Facebook is a data black hole.
Black.
Nothing comes out.
So what Apple built
Yep.
is they literally built another black hole.
Okay. they build a bigger black hole.
Black hole, which basically prevents anyone from going to this event horizon to that event horizon. Literally. So
More gravity there is.
what Apple does when you open Facebook,
Yeah.
it asks, do you want to share your data with Apple? and you say no.
Yeah.
Apple will be like, yeah, that, we feel very good for it. That's why we are stealing your data and giving to the advertisers and showing you the ads by ourselves.
Okay. So literally, what you're saying is,
Yeah,
you have a hospital.
yeah.
You're hospitalized,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Doctor deliberately gives you a particular medicine,
Okay.
and the medicine company is given, medicine company gives the money to the doctor
Yeah.
to give this medicine to a particular person,
Yep.
so that in the future
Yep.
something else will happen.
There you go. Exactly.
But this is all in the hospital.
Yeah, everything is in hospital.
No longer like people are selling weeds or anything, right?
No.
No longer weeds and these kind of things are involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
The third parties are all avoided.
They are very good. Yeah.
Direct source,
Direct source.
Yeah.
Trusted source.
trusted source.
There you go. So the news is, I mean, this is not a news at this point, but the news is, because everybody knows, that iPhones are going to show you ads. By whom? By Apple and themselves.
Yes, sir. G.
Really?
Themselves
Shit.
delivered.
They live there.
Yeah.
I mean, for years I thought, man. See, and we all know, Google is taking a lot of data.
Absolutely.
They're giving to people, and people are using Google advertising, shit suit, and all those things to show us the ads. And I was like skeptical that there is something. iPhone is better in this aspect, at least.
See, Apple had one claim:
Yes.
privacy.
Yes.
The most secure OS in the playing field. The OS which will fight with you for
There
privacy,
is.
then fight against you. The one who doesn't steal but
Yeah.
rather protects your data.
Exactly.
One who rather keeps the data encrypted in your phone rather than keeping decrypted and send it to cloud.
Unless you are in China.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
Unless you're in China, yes. China is always the catch. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, continue.
But-
Continue.
With all this built up,
Yep.
now they just deliver you ads. They just delivery. Here you go.
No. See, ads is fine. They deliver the data to the advertisers. Here you go. Here you get the golden data.
No.
by
See,
ads.
what's happening is
Okay.
third party advertisers. Hey, I want my advertisement to show 11 users. Do you know 11 users? We have like 50 to 70 petabytes of data lying around. If you ask us,
Yes.
you have heard about Facebook? Those data go through us. Twitter? Yeah, again us.
Absolutely.
Central data. All data is now.
Everything is here.
Everything is here. You push this button, you get 10 million bucks.
Shit.
You get your advertisement to
Yeah.
X amount of people.
Yeah.
They will all click. 90% sure.
There you go.
Advertisement sold. Immediately. Done.
Here you go. Take my money.
Here you go. Not 10 million, 20 million. Here you go.
There you go. Perfect. See,
Yeah.
talking about like serious aspects. So, I think why Apple is doing this. Apple has done already so many things. Like Apple has increased the price to the moon.
Yeah.
Like $1,000 phones. See, $1,000 phones. Who brought? Apple.
Yeah.
Then only everyone copied.
Absolutely.
Nobody was daring to do the spread shit.
Yeah.
No headphones. Airport sales next level. Okay. Probably no charger and wire. I'll do that. No charger and wireless charger will go
In
next
the
level in future.
Yeah.
Right? No charger in the box.
No ports.
No ports. Yes.
So that nothing can be plugged in. Copying data will be go through iCloud, probably
Correct.
charge the iCloud.
Correct.
1 TB of data.
Yes.
Oh no, 1 MB of data. This much rupees.
Correct. Yes.
It's your net one, but
Yeah.
okay.
then no charger in the box.
Yeah.
people buy some buy your all 50, 60 bucks, 100 bucks charger for Apple. See, the problem with these things, they are not recurring every month, every year, every day. Probably Apple Music, Apple Plus, those subscriptions are kind of
Apple Care.
Apple Care. They are recurring, right? But they are not having too much amount. Apple wants money.
See, the thing is,
Yeah.
what company wants
Yeah.
is this.
Correct.
At some time, there will be a saturation point.
Yes.
Here you will be like, like this, right?
Yep.
And they will get enough money, but
Correct.
still save money.
Yes.
But at the point, they want this to happen, right?
See, normal companies want this to happen.
Yeah.
Apple wants this to happen.
Yeah, Apple wants this.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
But the problem for that to happen,
Yeah.
that they need to find a next level thing.
Yeah.
The next level thing, as we all know, which Apple didn't start milking yet,
Yeah.
the data.
Is the data.
And they have joined the whole party of milking data.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah. Now no company doesn't milk data.
Yeah.
Everyone does.
100%, man. 100%. Yeah. Someone is praising your monitor, man. Technically, it's a TV, but yeah, you can say monitor.
Why
Currently,
not?
it's monitor.
Why
Why
not?
not? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, that was all about, I guess, first topic. Right.
Spicy topics are remaining.
Yeah, lots of spicy topics. Man. Lots of spicy topics. Probably Google. Let's kill Google now.
Let's think about.
All right.
Let's think about
I'm thinking.
what all the programmers need. You know,
Okay.
like you are a Python programmer. Let's say
Yes.
you want to develop a machine learning algorithm.
Yeah.
You have the data,
Yeah.
but you don't have the compute power.
Yeah. I have a shitty laptop with not even i3, dual core.
So first, you will ask your college,
Hmm.
please, sir, we need a PC
Yes.
to do our project.
Correct.
Please give us one PC.
Yeah.
They will give you one PC with Pentium,
There you go.
with 1 gigabyte of RAM,
Oh man. That is
and
new,
probably
that is new.
250 GB of hard disk.
Correct.
Then you'll be like, hiya! I have a laptop which has i3 processor with 4 GB of RAM.
Oh man.
Why do I need this? Then you will be like, Google, please help me.
Yep.
And Google comes up with a collab. It helps everyone.
There you go. Correct.
That is the whole infrastructure.
Yes.
Now they have already milked everything. Everyone is used to a point where we have 3090 Ti, we have some Ryzen, 5950X or something. Everything is there.
Yes.
Oof, we have to install the softwares. Let's go Google. Easy. Everything is there. You don't need to even use pip install. It's already there.
You know what? I used to do 5 assignments in my college a week.
Yeah.
All of those tutors, all of those professors were not using the term Jupyter notebook. They were not using the term interactive Python notebook. They were using the term collab notebook.
Hiya.
They don't even know at this point that thing is a modified version of Jupyter notebook.
Jupyter Hub it is.
It is Jupyter Hub.
Exactly.
That much famous it is.
Yeah.
And
the thing is, there was no copyright given to Jupyter.
correct.
Like no place in Collab it says Jupyter.
Yeah.
They have expanded it to the moon,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So it is good, but no place they have given credits to Jupyter at all.
Never.
The only
never.
place we can see is when you download IP by NB,
There you go.
and we probably put it in try.
Madam, you know what?
You know
There's
the Microsoft Azure came with a Collab thing, right?
Azure.
Yeah.
See, Azure has two things. One is Azure Databricks.
Okay.
It has notebook.
Oh,
With
yeah.
the backend.
Without root access, right? Without root
Of course. There's also one more. I think something. See, Databricks. It's a different platform.
Yeah.
Azure Databricks, right? See, Azure Databricks is Databricks is here. Azure took it inside of it. There is Azure Databricks, and there is one more which Azure themselves built. I forgot the name.
Okay.
That's also using Jupyter Notebook at the backend.
Okay.
Correct. There's also this thing, man. It also uses. I forgot the thing, but a lot of things are using. We'll come to that. There's So see, nobody is giving the credit to Jupyter now. The same.
Correct.
And one more thing. What were they saying?
Collab.
Yeah. Collab, right? They have. See, if you see, it's an IPython notebook, right?
Correct. Absolutely.
But they have also modified the standard of IPYNB. If you make a IPYNB file in Collab, if you make a local file and upload, right? So if you make a IPython,
Probably local file and upload will work, but that doesn't work the other way.
no, it does work.
Okay.
There are problem is that if you make a IPython notebook by Collab itself, if you connect your Google Drive once, it's done. It never asks you for second time, right? It also doesn't ask you to paste that code. It just connects with your account and everything.
No doubt.
If you upload a IPython notebook from your Jupyter notebook thing, it asks you to paste that code from by logging in and getting the code and paste it in the notebook and connect the drive. And this you have to do every time. So they know that this IPython notebook was made using Google Colab.
Right.
This was not made using the Google. So they have modified the IPython. standard.
Can we make a patch?
Yes, we can see inside of it. Probably
Technically,
the header.
Jupyter notebooks are XML file.
Yes, they are excellent. We can see the header and find out.
Correct.
It should be something.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's possible to see. It's not an issue.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we are seeing something.
Yeah, I mean, the Jupyter notebook is still free.
Okay.
Still free.
All right.
But the compute is now limited
Yeah.
to nothing. I mean, at this point,
Hmm.
if you even have a potato PC, which has 750 Ti.
Yeah.
750 Ti is a graphics card from NVIDIA.
Yeah.
If you have
It's a
that is
very-
released in 2010, I guess.
Then
Right?
that's a
Very
low end
old.
you can get. I mean, the beggar can also get that graphics
Correct,
card at this point.
And that thing will run faster than
Correct.
Google Colab. The only advantage of Google Colab is higher VRAM.
Higher VRAM, yes.
Higher VRAM. That's the only advantage we have.
Correct.
And now they are putting a limit on the number of execution time, right? Already.
Yeah. That was
Unless-
around hours. Now it is maybe some hours.
Yeah. And now, okay, then they told, okay, you can buy Google Colab Pro
Yes.
and be done with it.
Yeah.
Get complete
Absolutely.
access.
You know what?
Higher processing power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of the premium colleges
Absolutely.
are giving Google Colab Pro to their students
Oh yeah.
just
okay.
because they have to run the notebooks for hours and hours. And they cannot
They cannot
lose-
plainly use it.
Yes. So
Uh,
that was there. The system was stable from ages.
right.
And now from 29th of September,
Yep.
there is something going to happen with the Google Colab Pro. That is no longer monthly subscription or yearly subscription.
Yep.
That is going to run on the Google Compute credits. So that is basically GCP. What do we say? GCP.
Same thing. Google GCP has something like GCP is a Google Cloud platform.
Correct.
So it is basically to run virtual machines on the cloud.
Oh.
Basically. And what you do is you start a virtual machine, and when you start the virtual machine, a meter runs.
Yes.
Literally for how much hours you use,
Yeah.
you are charged. And depending on the spec of the machine.
Correct.
If it has a higher CPU count, it will increase the amount. If it has a GPU, if it has higher network, more bandwidth,
Yes.
more I/O,
Yes.
all these things cost.
Correct.
But this was like some kind of enterprise grade stuff, right? Where
Yeah.
you want to run a website, you want to run something which is like very public, where you want stability and all those things. Not something which was like a Google Drive kind of thing, which was what Google Colab used to be.
Yes. See. Rushik is saying
Yeah.
He used to get 600 GB free storage. Now he's getting just 450 GB.
Okay.
I mean, see, those are the free changes in the free thing, right?
Absolutely.
That is fine.
I don't know if they sneaked out the SSD to HDD. I mean,
See, oh man, yeah, probably yes, because I remember Google Colab used to be way faster.
Correct.
In the starting, right?
Absolutely.
No, in the very end, it was like
At the first time Google
Yeah.
Colab, Tesla K20 was given with two people using the same GPU,
yeah,
right? It was so fast that you won't even think about running locally.
correct.
At some time, we were like, "Oh man, this is taking too long. Why not run local?"
Yeah,
We started
yes,
running
so many
locally,
people are using the same thing.
and break-even point reached.
Correct.
Where it is like our CPU is a little bit faster, GPU is a little bit faster here.
Yes.
So kind of they completed at the same time,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
But then after some time, Google Colab basically decreases processing power even more.
Yeah, now it is CO on one core maybe.
Yeah, it's one core. Earlier it used to be two cores.
Yes.
Two literal core. Core is the you can say literal processing unit in your
Yeah.
in your computer.
Basically, one process can run inside of one core. Second can run second core. So
Second
basically, two people working on same task.
Absolutely. Now one core, two threads. So threads are like virtual cores.
Yes.
So only one task really runs.
Yeah.
CPU when it
Technically,
gets time, it runs between both.
switches.
It switches between both.
right. Both cannot run simultaneously.
Correct. Absolutely.
So basically, the short thing is that they are reducing the processing power, they are reducing the GPU processing power, everything.
Yeah, everything.
Absolutely.
Only thing is network. I think network is still good.
Correct.
That is the only thing which is left.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, if this is the case,
Yeah.
then probably someone is coming to rescue.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Paper
I
space is
smell Oracle.
Oracle. Yeah.
I smell Oracle. They have already started giving, I don't know, 6 GB of, no, 24 GB of RAM plus 4 core ARM processors
Yeah.
for literally free. 24/7 you can run it.
24/7 good.
I think I ran mine and I literally forgot about it. It might be still running.
Yeah. Right.
We have to probably check it.
Correct. Yeah. So that is interesting.
So that was really good. I mean,
Talking about Twitch.
UPI.
So, let's see. If you go to a shop, right,
Yes.
you want to shop for milk
Yeah.
and some wafers.
Yep.
Correct.
You have a
So-
comment, just saying.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Rushik is saying Paperspace has leggy UI, but if you SSH with external port forwarding, it's good. Which makes sense. The web development team is.
Let's try Paperspace. I used to try in the old days.
Yeah.
You have tried?
Yeah, I have tried.
Yeah. It's really
Yes.
good actually.
Yeah, correct. So what I'm saying is, you go to a shop, you're buying some milk and some wafers, right?
The old days,
Yeah,
you used to give money.
cash, right?
Yes. That's it. Then people started accepting cards.
Yes.
Then people started not accepting cards,
Yes,
cash or UPI.
absolutely. Because both of them, technically, cash is like 0% transaction fees.
Absolutely.
And UPI means card.
And no one knows. Bonus.
Correct. Also, no tax.
I mean, one knows them.
Correct. And UPI, right? Initially there was some transaction fees because Paytm was separate, but now there is no transaction fees, right? With Bharat Pay and all those things.
Correct.
So yeah, that's the thing. UPI is pretty easy. It has lots of flaws. Like if the transaction fails, you only told me this.
Yeah.
If transaction fails, it can reinitiate anytime.
Yeah.
And-
Either it can go to the merchant
Yes.
or it can come to you.
Yeah.
But you won't know what will happen.
Yes. Absolutely.
Because the problem is,
Hmm.
if the transaction fails and within 5 minutes it doesn't get credited,
Hmm.
there is no policy
Yeah.
which will make it such that the merchant is never credited
Yeah. Absolutely.
that amount.
And you have lost already some money, right?
Yeah, I have lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
I have been to places. They were like, "No, sir, we didn't get that money." They'll be like, it is processing.
Hmm.
What to do?
Hmm.
And they'll be like, okay, please sir, just pay again and go.
Yeah.
Then I pay again.
Hmm.
It's successful. But
Yeah.
after some time, the other transaction is also successful.
There you go. Correct.
Then I asked them.
Yeah.
They'll be like, I don't have the time to
Okay.
do this. You think I'm free here?
Okay.
Then some people are really good that they will look at the records. They will see two transactions. They will give you the money as cash
Yeah.
or probably UPI to get, which is worse. But yeah, it's fine. But UPI always has a hustle.
Right.
Right?
Other summers.
The
Correct.
credit card, debit card, they don't have a hustle. The
Yeah.
thing is, either the post machine prints out of it,
Right.
or either it doesn't.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, if it get debited, the normal procedure is to refund
Yes.
100%.
100%. Yeah.
So the thing is, the post machine has to confirm back. That is how it works.
Correct.
If post machine never confirm back that the payment it got,
Hmm.
then even if the merchant got the money, it will be deducted back
Okay.
and recredited.
I see. Yeah.
That is the way it should be. Actually, the how this thing works is the payment gateway is the thing which stays in middle of merchant and the user.
Got it.
And the payment gateway captures the money from the user and keeps it there until the settlement.
Right.
Then after the settlement is done, the payment gateway releases the amount to the merchant. So you can say your bank loses money immediately, but the other bank doesn't get the money immediately.
Immediate. It takes some.
The payment gateway bank gets the money immediately, but they wait for some time to just be sure that the payment has really succeeded.
They have some checks with them.
They have some checks. They even check some balances.
Right.
Like what happened to the merchant?
Yeah.
What was the total amount
Yeah. Right.
they got?
Right.
Now it doesn't match.
Yeah.
Then they cross check where it went wrong. Then they find one stray amount,
Okay.
or they say like I got like 1,000 rupees.
Yes.
While payment gateway says you are only supposed to get 800.
Oh.
Then they will see one straight transaction which was not really successful, but was really successful in the payment side,
Correct.
but not in the merchant's website.
Good.
Recredit.
I see.
Done. Right?
Yeah.
UPI is so messed up that there are different protocols. UPI is not just one protocol.
Yeah.
If P2P it is, then the probability for that thing to get credited is actually higher. If I send to you, probability for it to fail is less, very less. P2M, that is the person to merchant.
Yeah.
That particular point,
Okay.
things become spicy.
Okay.
They have made some fail safe,
Okay.
which literally fail every time.
Oh man.
So now we have come to the real topic.
It's all of these flows. They are expecting us, maybe at least merchants,
Yep.
to pay to them. See,
I'm happy about it. Because if they put a little bit more than Visa,
yes,
little bit more than Visa,
then
I'm
they'll
very
start
happy.
Then they'll start expecting debit card.
Yeah, debit cards and credit cards.
And credit. Yes.
At least debit cards.
Yeah. See, Visa is charging fees for a reason. That no one loses the money. Either the bank, either the merchant or the person, right?
Yes. Visa is making sure that the payment is completely secure.
Yes.
They are the one to blame
Yes.
if something goes south.
Yes. UPI, who you will blame?
Yeah.
No.
If you try to blame Google Pay terms and conditions literally states Google is no authority in the UPI payment.
Absolutely right.
Your payment bank, and there is a another bank which is managing your UPI ID.
Correct.
So something like, okay, let's say your email ID is xyz
Right.
at gmail.com. Then you will get xyz at OKSBI, xyz at OKHDFC,
Correct.
xyz at OK Access. Literally something like that.
Yes.
Your bank might be HDFC, SBI or whatever,
Correct.
but the UPI managing bank will be identified by the OK something.
Something.
So basically they are managing your transactions.
Yes.
Then there is payment side also, there is one more
Okay.
bank.
Okay.
which is managing their
There.
thing. And then there is merchant bank itself. Right?
Yeah.
So earlier it used to be client, payment gateway, merchant. Client, client's bank,
Thanks, man.
client bank's, UPI ID managing bank,
Yes.
then merchant's UPI ID managing bank, merchant's bank, and in the way middle, smack middle, the payment gateway.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
I don't know how this got this complex,
Oh.
but this is what UPI is.
Yeah. Correct. This is what is screwing it up.
Absolutely. And the fail safes, they have a lot of fail safes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, fail safes have no timeout.
It's
The timeout is the basic thing.
the amount should be there.
I literally paid one time, like to gate,
Mm-hmm.
500 rupees it was.
Okay.
Fine to get my gate score. Because I forgot to download it during the time period. Paid by UPI.
Okay.
Amount went.
Oh.
Never the confirmation came.
There you go.
Then I paid by card. Successful. Perfect. You know when I got the refund? 3 months later.
Oh man.
3 months later, one godly morning. I see 500 rupees in my account. I'm like, where did this has come from? I trace the whole thing back to gate payment.
Yes. Understood. Correct.
This much messed up UPI is.
Yeah. Too much.
And now they want us to charge. I mean, pay for it.
Paper.
Pay for the whole broken system.
Yeah.
UPI has basically, eased the payment. Not saying it didn't.
Correct.
Like the thing was, people never knew about IMPS. IMPS works exactly like UPI.
Yes.
You only need account number, IFSC, and the name. Done. You can transfer it. The UPI, the only thing what it does, it did it little bit less secure with 4-digit pin, and done. IMPS is reversible, right? Where you can tell to a bank that this is a mistake.
Correct.
Within 24 hours, it will be reverted. But this is not reversible.
Yeah.
One time thing. Done, it's done, right? So,
Correct.
yeah, I mean, when you think about it, I wouldn't pay for UPI, just saying.
Okay.
But I would gladly see UPI be paid so that they will accept the cards,
Right.
which are a way better form of payment.
Yes.
Even
absolutely.
RuPay cards, I think, is better.
Yeah. They're better.
They are way better.
Any card is better.
Any card is better.
Correct.
Have you lost any money with card?
Card? No, never.
Absolutely no.
Why would I?
Yeah, I also never.
Yeah. Visa. I always Visa, RuPay, anything. Better. Way better.
Yeah,
than
way better.
shitty UPI. Correct.
MasterCard is better.
Yes.
So you can also get MasterCard.
There you go.
There you go.
Alright. So
So if there is any questions, let's see.
technically there are not. If you have any questions, please post. We are watching the comments.
Yep.
And till then, what about?
Yep.
Oh man, this is the head trick.
Oh, yeah.
We are hitting the head trick of bashing Intel at this point.
Oh yeah, correct.
Okay, so technically you can open the news article.
Absolutely. Let's open the news article to be just
Yes, sure.
on points.
So, okay, there is a question. But small shopkeepers don't have such facility to accept the cards. Yeah, see, that is correct.
See, the facility to accept the cards is very easy. Only thing it costs is just 1,000 rupees. 1,000 rupees you pay, you get a small calculator size
Yeah,
payment gateway
correct.
that even supports tap and pay.
Yeah, that works absolutely fine.
That works absolutely fine. The only problem is it is way smaller screen. You have to press the numpad numbers, not a touch screen. Right?
Correct.
All those things. The other thing is they can rent a payment gateway. Right. But at last, I am not telling the people, stop UPI. I'm telling them to keep card as an option.
Correct.
If they have a post gateway, accept cards.
Yeah.
Right? If they don't have a post gateway, why not, go with UPI, go with cash. Fine.
Correct.
They don't have the money to get the card machine. Fine. Completely fine. But once you have and deliberately don't get,
That is where,
take,
yeah.
that is where we get pissed off.
Here in Bangalore, every shop owner, I think,
Yeah.
every those supermarkets, right?
No, not in a supermarket, man. Small shops. You will be thinking like, oh shit, this is not going to have that.
Correct.
There, the cart magically appears from some
Yeah,
weird place.
Absolutely. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So, okay. Yeah, I mean, this is your rhythm.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
can absolutely start.
So, AMD has released Ryzen
Okay.
7000.
Okay.
Intel also has released their 12th gen. What do you call it? Alder Lake.
Elder Lake. Yeah, Elder Lake.
Yeah.
Correct.
They are all about lakes. It's probably going to become an ocean in the future. But yeah, I mean, anyway. So they released the Alder Lake
All right.
with the P cores and E cores.
Yep.
With the performance cores,
Mm-hmm.
which means higher oomph, right?
Yep.
E
These are
cores means
technically-
lower oomph and
Yes.
higher energy efficiency.
Yes.
They literally copied Qualcomm, but yeah, anyway.
Correct.
So they said it's an innovation.
Mm.
It's a new field.
Correct.
It will move. It will move you.
Okay.
They did all the Sasa, Chalsa. I mean, all those
Yes.
all those moves, right?
Right.
And what they came up with
Hmm.
is a processor
All right.
which can be used as an oven.
Oh shit. Yeah, there are thousands of memes on this one.
Yeah.
There is.
And the thing is, the whole point of that processor was to not become an oven.
Exactly.
Yes.
That was the whole point.
They were like showing like graphs like this, and this, right? Like power efficiency goes boom, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Probably those are temperatures and they renamed the legend to
temperature goes to infinity.
Yep.
People are literally making corn on top of.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, I had a meme, right? There was a fan which was broken.
Mhm.
Oh, no, vacuum cleaner which was broken. So they literally stuck an Intel logo on it, and it started to suck again.
There you go.
Perfect.
Oh man.
So
Correct.
yeah, I'm not saying. I mean, like Intel has their good points and all,
Yeah.
but still, they are going south.
Yes.
Seriously, they are still manufacturing their own chips. They are still having leadership issues.
Yeah.
They are still not excelling.
At least they should maintain it.
Yeah.
Not excel. No, it's fine. It's maintain. Correct.
Put a nail into it.
Yes. Absolutely right.
So I'll tell you what the keynotes, Lisa Su's keynotes. So when you if you want to buy a Ryzen CPU,
Mm.
the highest end you can get is for 700 USD.
Mm.
This is Ryzen 9 7950, 50X, 7950X, 16 core job
Yep.
with 32 threads,
Okay.
right? And it has a clock speed of it didn't load.
Okay.
Okay,
Approximately
5.7
gigahertz.
gigahertz. That's a boost clock.
Yes,
4.8, I think it's a base.
5.0.
No, 5 is a
5.0.
laptop.
Okay, laptop. 4.8. Okay.
Yeah, 4.8.
Okay.
4.8 is the base. 5.7 is the boost.
Yes.
And the thing is, IPC 11% uplift.
Oh man.
IPC,
Instructions
just
per
saying.
clock.
IPC's instructions per clock.
Yes.
So how
I mean-
much instructions
Yeah.
are executed in a tick,
Correct.
clock tick? So what happens is, if your instructions per clock increases,
Yeah.
even at the same gigahertz, you get better scores.
I'll explain it this way. So if you're running, right, you have two things. One is your length of each and every step and
Yep.
one is the frequency of the steps. Right?
Correct.
So frequency of the steps is like gigahertz,
Yeah, absolutely.
and the length of the step is IPC.
Correct.
Right? Yeah. So IPC has increased. That is very good.
Yes, that is an architecture level improvement.
Correct.
So that is 11%. That is something astronomical.
Yep.
When you think about it, because AMD has already optimized the processor to move,
Okay.
and they extracted 11%.
Out of it.
That is something of another spectrum.
Yes.
And they decrease the die size by a lot. The ultra-light die is like this,
Yeah.
and the Zen die is like something like this.
Yes.
The font.
Yeah. Correct. Absolutely.
And that is very good because that the power efficiency increased by 40%.
Oh,
40% power efficiency.
that is so good.
Yeah.
That is very good for environment.
Very good for environment and very good for packing more cores.
There you go.
Right? I mean, you can pack more cores for same TDP.
Correct.
Right? Or pack lesser cores for,
Yeah.
energy efficient use, but
Correct.
laptop use and all those things. Right?
Yeah. I think only AMD at this point can reach the Apple level.
Correct.
Into this state.
Intel is trying to throw stones.
Yeah.
Something is going on.
Correct.
Their Arc CPU is said to be better now. I mean, it has to be seen what they hold. They have, produced numbers like this. Intel this is Intel.
Yeah.
Nvidia is here.
Yeah.
Around, how much was the, 3090, right? 3090 it was compared.
Oh, that's okay.
So Intel is saying 1.29 uplift.
Okay.
That is 129%
Okay. I see.
uplift. And that is something next level on GPU side. Just saying.
Yeah.
If they could do it, really.
Yeah.
But let it be there. We will see when it really comes out.
Yes.
Right? If they did, then congrats. Good job.
Congratulations.
So yeah. And obviously good for us also. We can get better GPUs.
Correct.
Right. So one more other thing is the number of cores have increased, right? And the clock speed also has increased. So obviously the multi-core performance
That will
literally went like this.
Yes.
So it was way fast. So they have shown benchmarks. Right? Game performance increased by 8 or 9%. Right. That is kind of expected because games are not really leveraging that much of the process real bandwidth, right?
Correct.
The multi-threading and all those things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So other than that, single-threaded uplift is 29%.
Okay.
29% performance increase per core,
I see.
right? So that is really good.
Too good.
Yeah. And that last the nail in the coffin is, see, the process normally increased in price, right? AMD has been increasing price of the processor for a long time. I mean, from the Ryzen 1 it was very lower price, started higher, but now it was expected to be bigger, but it is the same price. And at last, there is always a stop for any board, right? We can't keep on supporting. I mean, anyone can't keep on supporting a board forever, right?
Yeah.
Sometime it should be depreciated.
Yes.
For Intel, it's the next release, but
Correct.
for AMD, it was now like 5 releases has already passed.
Yeah. Then
Now in the 6th release
Yep.
of desktop CPUs,
Right.
that is Ryzen 7th gen, because 6th gen was only laptop release, right? They have changed the socket from a pin grid array, that is a normal thing, to a LAN grid array with more pins. They are naming it AM5
Okay.
from
AM5
AM4.
socket.
Right?
Yes.
AM3 was the FX process.
Yes.
So now we have a new socket on the playground.
Yeah. Now
Better
you won't see the dots. You will see pins on the motherboard,
Correct.
and you will see dots on the CPU.
Correct.
Figures.
Just saying holes on the motherboard.
Yeah. Holes. Correct.
So Yeah, I mean, it was a really good launch actually,
Right.
and I felt really empowered by it
Absolutely.
because this is what we want actually, right?
Yep,
I
yep,
mean,
yep, yep, yep.
this is exactly what we want: more performance for lesser
Okay.
price,
Correct, correct, correct.
and we got it. And
Absolutely.
now, I mean, Intel will come with something else, but at this point they are still okay. I forgot the main thing: 5 nanometer.
Yep.
5 nanometer is the
That's the
size.
main thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the main thing.
Yeah.
So the transistor has size, right?
Mm-hmm.
Size between the drain and source.
Mm.
So now it has reduced to 5 nanometer.
Okay.
That is near an atom thick.
Yeah.
I mean, we are reaching the
Yeah.
point where the physics takes hold
Correct, correct.
and
correct.
says, "Bus,
Yeah.
this is what we can do."
Yeah, bus correct.
Yeah, exactly. At that point, we might have to go to GaN or gallium nitride or some weird, weird crap.
Yeah, then the whole the whole base of the technology will change.
Will change.
Yeah.
So until then, 5 nanometer is pretty much good. Intel is still stuck in 7, if I am correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
They are trying to, by giving the fabs as a, I mean, by making the fabs as a different company, Intel fabs, right?
Yeah,
They are trying to detach it from Intel,
correct, correct.
such that Intel only produces Intel's own process,
Yes.
while they can take other people's, manufacturing thing also, and they can produce theirs, so they can get a profit out of it, thereby maintaining more fabs. The fabs literally cost too much now.
Yeah.
It is crazy expensive because of this smaller it goes, the higher intricate these machines become,
See.
more harder to make the machines which make the chips.
Very good.
So higher the price.
Right.
This means fabs price goes higher. That's the reason why AMD detached they are on fabs to become global foundries.
Correct. Correct. Absolutely.
And most of the companies are fabless. Qualcomm, Broadcom, MediaTek, right? MediaTek, AMD. AMD is there always.
Right.
So then if you think about IBM, right? IBM is fabless.
Yeah.
Most of the companies who are making chips are now fabless.
Correct.
Except the normal TI and all those people, they have small fabs to
Yep.
manufacture the chip, but not the entire amount.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it was a really good launch. I guess I'm getting it. I'm getting it for
Yeah.
100%. I am buying it.
Correct. It's just a matter of
This
time.
is too good,
Yes.
too fast, right?
Absolutely.
And the processors, new, what do you call, like new instructions are there now, right,
Okay.
in the chip. They have already told in the keynote, right, with AVX 512. And AVX 512 means higher width of the registers to process data.
Yes.
Intel had this forever,
Yeah.
not on client PCs, on servers.
Yeah.
Still doesn't have in client PCs, just
There
saying.
you go. There you
But
go.
AMD's old Ryzen series will have, right? So I'm really counting on it. I want to see the full speed of what this can give. The main boost will be the scientific algorithm,
Right.
mainly PyTorch, TensorFlow, all those things will fly, man.
Yeah, they will fly.
After we get AV Fighter, it will fly. It will fly out of space. So
Right.
yeah, they have. See, the main thing is they have even solved the problem Intel was trying to solve, like, very hardly, right? They wanted AV Fighter. The
Right.
problem was when they went AV Fighter, right? They literally things started going south. That is, the CPU had to pause for a bit. It had to switch the clock speed. Then it had to start. So there was a lot of time being just wasted for CPU to just accept the AV federal instruction.
I see.
And then going back is also the same job.
Yep.
Right? So AMD, what they did was they double pumped.
Right.
So that means the 512-bit register is not directly taken from the memory.
Yes.
Rather, 256 is taken, the next 256 is taken, then 512 is made.
Absolutely right.
So that way, the thing is, memory bandwidth is less now. But what is more? I mean, is it the memory bandwidth or the computation? When you think about it, the computation. Matrix multiplication, everything is computation.
100%.
So there you go.
Yep. Alright.
Right. So any questions, I guess?
Yeah. Python packages for AMD GPUs are quite less. See, that's a problem, man. CUDA. CUDA is like, that is something like monopoly at this point.
Just saying, we are not talking about GPUs.
Yeah, we are talking about CPUs.
CPUs.
Yeah,
CPUs, it has complete support.
absolutely.
Just saying.
Just to answer your question, man. CUDA is a monopoly at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, TensorFlow is trying to support AMD GPUs. They're trying. That is very good thing.
They did actually.
Yeah.
They added what you call not RDNA. RDNA is the thing. Pronoun optimize.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally
No,
forgot. There is a direct replacement from AMD for CUDA.
Whatever Intel is releasing in future,
Yeah,
that won't even support.
correct.
So,
Absolutely.
it's a monopoly of
NVIDIA at this point.
Yeah. NVIDIA is too big in
Unless
terms of these.
somehow Intel creates some translation layer for CUDA.
Yeah, that they can do, I guess. Even AMD can do, but that will take some time.
I mean, see, Intel has money.
Yeah.
They can technically give NVIDIA, see, we are not using your IP. We just want to use your CUDA API, just the CUDA API.
Yeah. We'll pay you this.
Here is $1 billion.
Here you go.
Right the bet, $1 billion.
Yep.
You know what? Just let us little bit slide with this thing.
Correct.
You know, we want to embrace your CUDA.
Yep.
We want to empower it.
Yes.
Want to make more people locked into your ecosystem.
Yep.
Good thing because it's a monopoly. I mean, yeah. Anyway,
Right.
it's like that might happen.
Yeah, that can happen.
Just saying.
Yep.
I'm saying like just AMD GPUs are not that fast. If you want to buy an AMD GPU, buy it for stability. That's
Yes.
everywhere you can use stability. Mac OS supports AMD GPUs. Linux supports AMD GPUs to next level.
Yeah.
Windows also supports AMD GPU.
Of course. It has to support.
So the only GPU which has support in all places simultaneously
Stable support.
is AMD. NVIDIA support for Apple was kicked off.
Yeah.
It was kicked off, right?
Yeah.
Now the only thing they support is M1, so on, and AMD.
Right.
And in the future, probably AMD is also kicked off. But that is fine. NVIDIA's proprietary blobs, NVIDIA's Linux drivers are not stable.
Correct.
Things are crashing and people are having a bad time. If you go to Reddit and just search NVIDIA driver problems with Linux, you will literally see a lot of reports.
Interesting.
I guess we can wind up.
Yeah. All right. So at this point, I guess we don't have any questions.
Yeah.
All right. So please press a like if you liked it, and also let us know in the comments if you have any questions in the future. Also, go to Ducks forums and post your questions there. We and a lot of experts are there to help you out. Otherwise, we'll come every week. Please share this with your friend, and we'll be very happy with that. So yeah, goodbye till then, right?
Yeah.
Bye everyone.